Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the visiting team and the home team. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Ewan with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go, 4 quarters of football headed your way. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
First and 10 now from the 46. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Ooh, man, they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll run for this, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first. Back-to-back carries here. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Finds his fullback. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Slot man in motion left. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback into rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. That finds him deep down the sideline. Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So Dan Campbell thought that he had something, but the challenge doesn't go as planned. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. They give it to him again. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Jump off caught by his back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
At the 7-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Drops back. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On first down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working now from the gun. Into traffic, complete! And he's brought down after a short gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Offense is out there and ready to get things going again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action. Finds a man, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's a throw. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going for it himself. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you can run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense getting set to go. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Now here he goes. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
Now a give left side. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Punting unit out now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Their offense running back out now. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass play coming here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official? We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. One's out and cut on the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's 4th down.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're out now, ready to punt it. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Throwing from the gun here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
They're going to try and throw it here. That finds Davis complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They send the tight end in motion. They are throwing it again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to keep it this time. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Sending him on the dive. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It is cut left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. I'll throw it. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Right side, cut by Davis. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that means 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Back out runs their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds the in route, complete. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him from the 31. There's a dive up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Connecting on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Another carry for him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Cut out left. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they bring him down around the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
He's not their bell cow. He's not a breakaway type of runner, but he didn't need to be. He just had to get forward and reach the first down before the defense could pivot and stop him.
Jukes away from one. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. He has the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 18. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. To throw here on 1st down. Ball is out. Davis lost it. And the defense has got it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And down double while a new offense preps to head out. We've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing on second. Finds him over the middle. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
Result is a first down.
To the well again. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. It's picked up by the defense. And he takes this one up to the 14 before being stopped. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Now outruns their offense to take over. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's got it over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Look at this fullback now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 15.
Offense to the line
A
fast.
gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 3rd and
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're throwing it. He can run it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
Another first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
The tackle made at
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has it in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most, and we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. On first down, they'll run. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Back to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. Shoves him off. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
They look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Setting up to pass. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
6 brings up 2nd and
Back to
16.
throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now this offense ready to head back out. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.